explore our beautiful planet that we live on. Okay, so come down onto our mats. That's it. Well done. And we're just going to cross our legs and remember why we do yoga. So thinking about what yoga is good for. So closing our eyes, sitting with our spine straight and tall. Round your spine, small. And then straighten your spine, tall. Round your spine, small. Straighten your spine, tall. And one more. Round your spine, small. And straighten your spine, tall. Okay. And then we're going to close our eyes. Check in. How do you feel? Give yourself a big hug and remind yourself that yoga is good for your body. When you give yourself a hug, can you touch your shoulder blades behind your back, giving your shoulders a nice stretch? Yoga is good for our minds. Hands either side. Again, close your eyes. Do some soft, slow circles either side of your head. Check in. How are you? How am I? And then yoga is good for our spirits. Big, wide arms. Then arm the other side, the other arm over the top, giving yourself a big hug. Releasing all those feel-good hormones in your body. Yoga's good for me. A bit of self-care. Yoga's good for you. Arms out straight, shoulder height. And then yoga's good for everyone. Big arms, wide arms. All the way around. Well done. So, we're going to do our floppy spine. So, bring the spine all the way down, floppy. And then slowly come up straight. And floppy. Bring all the way forward. Hang your head. Make your body all floppy. And come up straight. And one more time. Floppy. And straight. And now place your hands on your knees. We're just going to make some circles. Imagine that we have a pencil at the top of our heads. And we're just making a circle, drawing a circle on the ceiling. We're going to go one way, drawing our circle, and then we're going to go the other way, drawing our circle. And you might want to close your eyes doing this and see what it feels like with your eyes closed, going one way, and then going in the other way. And then slowly coming back to the center. Bring your feet together. Hold on to your toes. And we're going to gently tick-tock our legs backwards and forwards. Like a pendulum. Rocking gently from side to side. Keep your spine really straight. And then with your eyes closed, see if you can slow your tick-tocking from side to side down until you find that central place and hold it there for a moment. Now you are still. See if you can feel which areas of the body are touching the floor. So it should be the outsides of your feet and your sit bones. And feel really rooted into your sit bones. Feel the earth beneath you and that connection. And then take a deep breath in. And out. A deep breath in. And out. And one more deep breath in. And out. Okay, so we're going to move our body this morning, doing our sun salutations. There's another beautiful day. The sun is shining, there's a nice blue sky, so we're going to celebrate that. So come to the front of your mat, spread your toes, and then see if you can lift your toes and breathe in. Then breathe out, place your toes down, spreading them out, see if you can get some space between them. Breathing in, lift your toes. Breathing out and allow them to spread down to the floor. Breathing in one more time and breathing out, drop your toes. Breathing in now, come onto your toes, lift your heels And breathing out, bring them down. Breathing in, bring your arms up now. Reach up to your arms, round down through the soles of your feet. And then breathe out and fold all the way down. Stepping one leg back. Bring your knee down. And then breathe in, lifting all the way up. Opening up to the sun. Breathing out, hands either side of your foot. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Nice long straight body. Breathing out, knees down, chest and chin. Breathing in, lifting and opening your heart. Breathing out and downward facing dog. Look at your feet. Maybe give your dog tails a little waggle in the air. Just shaking your hips. Give your head a little shake. Loosen the head. And then step your left foot all the way to the front. Bring your right knee down. And breathe in, coming all the way up. Breathing out, hands come down. Step your right foot to meet your left and breathe out. Breathing in, coming all the way up, reaching up to the sky. Breathing out, hands either side of your body. Taking a deep breath in again. And breathe out now with a hard breath. So all the way out. Breathing in now, bringing the arms upwards to the other side. Breathing out and fold. Stepping now, the right leg back, the right knee comes down. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, hands either side of the left foot. Step the left foot to meet the right. Strong plank body. Breathing out, knees down. Elbows back, slowly coming down. Breathing in, now open your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Breathing out, down, facing dog. Lift your dog tails. And then step your right foot back to meet the front of the mat. Bring your left knee down and breathe in, coming up. Breathing out, hands either side of that right foot. Step the left foot to meet the right. And breathe out. Breathing in, coming all the way up. Breathing out, hands slowly come down either side of your body. And standing here for a moment in Tadasana, mountain pose. So separate your feet slightly. Feel solid and rooted in the soles of your feet. Bring your hands down either side of your body. And see how strong you can make your legs. Strong and stable. Feel all of your feet down into the earth. Almost like your feet have roots. And from here, soften your shoulders away from your ears. And feel how long your body is. Imagine the sun down on your body, warming your body, helping you to feel relaxed. And then slowly open your eyes. Releasing any tension now. We're going to come onto our knees and make some fists. So really squeezing your fists together. And then we're going to close our eyes really tightly. We're going to take a deep breath in and then we're going to do our lion's pose. So breathing in, breathing out, spread your fingers, open your eyes, big wide mouth and tongue comes out. And again, ready, clenching those fists really tightly. Take deep breath in, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and then breathe out and release it all. Ready? Feel all the breath from the back of the throat as the tongue is long and the mouth is wide. One more time. Take a deep breath in. And then breathing out. So you can make that sound at the back of your throat or you can just breathe out if your throat's a bit sore today. Okay. So when we are exploring our Earth Day, we're just thinking of all the things to do with Earth. So there's lots of positive effects of, first of all, gravity. We're going to look at gravity. So our planet is very special because we have that gravitational pull towards the Earth's surface. And it helps us to feel very supported, very stable and balanced and in control. So if we didn't have gravity, we would just obviously be floating around. Okay, we wouldn't be able to walk along the Earth's surface. We'd be floating around all over the place. And that would make us feel like we don't have any control. We wouldn't have much control over our bodies. So it's the same with our thoughts as well. If our thoughts are all over the place and we don't feel like we have much control over our thoughts, then that can make us feel quite anxious and worried, okay? So there's lots of benefits of living on the Earth and having that solid grounding, the effects of gravity that Earth has, okay? So we're going to explore that a little bit. So there's some fun facts about gravity, okay? So the perception of falling things is much better sitting up, okay? So we're going to come into our lotus pose, sitting up, all right? Now lotus, you can do either easy pose, just crossing your legs. You can come into half lotus by bringing one foot up to the top of the thigh there. Just be really careful of the ankle. So if the ankle's doing this too much, then it might be too much for you. So just stay with your legs crossed, okay? Make sure that your ankle's nice and straight. So you can come into half lotus like that, or you might be able to come into the full lotus like that, okay? So having a little play with lotus pose, sitting straight and tall. And imagine now an object falling towards the floor, and think of the perception of that. So we're quite good at perceiving a falling object and maybe estimating how quickly or slow it will fall depending on the weight of the object, okay? We're going to swap now. So if we've done one side, even if you've got your legs crossed like this, you're going to swap so that the other leg is in front, okay? And now we're going to put, if you came into lotus, we're going to put the opposite foot on and come into lotus the other side. Maybe still half lotus if that feels more comfortable. And now we're just going to close our eyes and imagine a feather falling down to the floor. So you're just gently dropping a feather, and just imagine how slow or fast it would go down, okay? And now imagine a heavy ball being dropped and how quickly or slow that would fall, okay? So we are good at perceiving a falling object when we are sitting up, okay? So it depends on our body's orientation. If we are on our side, okay, so we're going to come all the way onto our side and balance on our side with our arm over our head. Doesn't matter which side, it's going on one side, balancing with your arm over your head. Make your body really strong and straight, and then bring this top arm over with the palms together. So our perception of gravity is rooted in the orientation of our body rather than our visual perception. So if our body's like this, it is a lot harder then to perceive the effects of gravity. So it's not so much our vision, it's more to do with the orientation of our body. So we're going to go all the way over now to the other side and see if we can balance on the other side. That's it, make your body straight. See if you can align your heels with your hips, your shoulders and your hands, making your body really straight and balanced and seeing how long you can balance here for. Okay, and then slowly rolling on to your front. Stay here for a moment, bring your forehead to the earth, and just feel how much of your body is connected now with the earth. The whole of your front body is connected with the earth. And then slowly coming up. Okay, so when astronauts go into space, they can experience bone loss and muscle density loss as well. So we're going to come into a posture that helps our bones to stay strong and also builds our muscles. Okay, so we're going to come into plank first of all, hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under and make your body really strong and straight. So try not to lift your hips too high or sink your hips down like that so that you're not really using your tummy. Try and make your body really, really strong, okay? So we're going to come onto the side of one foot and see if we can either balance that foot on top, or if you're feeling a bit wobbly, you can bring this foot on top like that and then bring your arm up into a really strong side plank. So gravity on our Earth helps bone and muscle density. It helps to make our bones and our muscles really strong. Slowly bring this hand down. We're going to come back to the middle and then we're going to do the other side. So come to the other side now and either stack that foot on top or bring it in front of you and then bring this arm all the way up. So astronauts, when they go into space, lose 1% of their bone mass per 1 month in space. So there we go, super facts about gravity and our Earth and the gravitational pull that it has. And another interesting fact, so did you know that bugs can get stronger with less gravity? So we're going to be a bug now. We're going to bring our legs nice and wide, standing up, okay? And then you're going to bend one knee and come all the way down. And then you're going to walk your hands all the way over to the other side like a creepy crawly bug, spreading all of its diseases and all the way over to the other side. So bugs can get stronger with less gravity. So in space, astronauts have to be really careful to keep everything clean because viruses and bugs can multiply a lot quicker. Their activity in the proteins gets a lot stronger and increases the activity. Okay, so you need less of the germs to have more effects, whereas gravity helps to stay under control a bit better. Okay, so there's some interesting facts about gravity and actually how gravity really benefits us and the planet that we live on. We're so lucky to have perfect set of conditions to live on this planet, and that really has to be celebrated. We obviously have our beautiful sunshine that helps our planet stay warm and helps to provide energy to the plants which grow. So we're going to do our sunshine breath, kneeling up, taking a deep breath in, and then spread your fingers as you breathe out with a imagine all the sun's rays beating down, and then a deep breath in, and then a deep breath out. And one more time, breathing in, and then breathing out. And then we're going to think about on our Earth's surface, we have lots of water. So lying on the floor, making a river or a stream, bringing our arms over our heads, lifting our arms and our elbows off the floor and our feet, and then wriggling around like you are a meandering river. Keep going, keep lifting. Come on, that's it. Keep going. Strong bodies, wiggling and winding. And then slowly curling up into a ball. So water is where life started, where life first started. So we have lots and lots to thank for the water on our Earth. Okay, without water we wouldn't be here. Okay, so we've done our mountain pose. feeling really grounded in our mountain pose through our feet. We're going to have a go now at doing our tree pose. Let's see if it will connect, because I don't know why it's not. Okay, there we go. So we're going to come into our tree pose. So starting with one heel onto your foot, turning your toe out to the side, and then make your body strong. So you're beginning to bring all the weight onto this foot. Hands on your hips, bring your foot to your calf, your knee comes out, and you can stay here practicing your balance, finding something for you to focus your gaze on. So I have some symbols here to focus your gaze on. So looking at an ornament or something in front of you. There's no hurry. The more you feel like you need to hurry in tree pose, the more you're going to wobble. So looking at something in front of you, feeling grounded and stable. Now see if you can bring this foot all the way to your thigh. Try and bypass your knee, because your knee is a joint. We don't want to put our foot there at all. Toes pointing down here. Okay, so try not to do this. Try and bring your foot right in. If it is here and you're wobbling, then just bring it down. Try and find that calm, safe place. And wherever you are, we're going to begin to spread our branches now. And our branches are going to gently sway in the wind. Just really celebrating how beautiful the trees on our earth are, providing us with oxygen that we breathe. So we have lots to be thankful for. And there's new research as well to show that the roots in the trees communicate with each other. So placing this foot down now, and bring the opposite heel on. So we're doing the other side now. Neither staying like this, feeling solid and grounded, looking down at an ornament or something in front of you. And then bring your foot to your calf. Strong and tall, feeling grounded in the standing leg. Keep looking down at the bowl, straight and tall. Try and keep your chin up, nice and strong. And then from here, if you want to, bring your foot to your thigh. Begin to spread your branches and gently wave your branches. And just imagine that through this standing leg, you have roots that go deep into the ground. They're solid and they're strong. You might even like to give yourself a challenge and see if you can close your eyes. And see how long you can close your eyes for. So this really helps your proprioception, your body in space, in your mind's eye, using all of the nerves and sensory experiences in the sole of your foot to aid your balance. Feeling gravity, really drawing the sole of the foot down. And then bring that foot down. And maybe give your legs and your body a bit of a shake here. That's it. We were standing on that foot for quite a long time, so it will feel really strong. Okay, so thinking of small things that ground us about the earth. We have all of the nutrients in the earth. We're going to have all those beautiful plants and flowers growing. So we're going to come into flower pose because our earth allows growth. So bring your feet together. Bring your hands under your knees with your palms facing up. And see if you can lean forwards and get your arms as far away from your body as you can. Okay? And then see if you can balance on your sit bones, lifting your legs. That's it, palms coming up, back's nice and straight. And if you are doing yoga with anyone else, then you might like to join hands with them. You can do double flower pose. If you have any more, then you can also do a group one like this. Okay, if not, then hold your flower pose on your own. Legs, arms. Oh, that's it, like that. Yeah, that's it, well done. And feet together, holding your arms, feet together, back straight and tall. That's it, well done. And from here, even if you are on your own, you can begin to open out your flower like it's opening to the sun and straightening your legs. Holding your hands, it's easier to do it with other people actually. Can you bring the soles of your feet together to touch mine? That's it? Yeah. That's it. Well done. If you're doing it on your own, then it's like this. And then you spread your legs as wide and as tall as you can, opening your flowers out. Okay. So we are celebrating our Earth Day by connecting with the earth. And in yoga, we do that through the root chakra. So we have our chakras along the spine. And if our root chakra, all the way at the base here, is balanced, then all of our needs are met. So we feel safe in the home that we live in. We have food that is provided to us, and we're nice and clean. All of our hygiene needs are met. Okay, so it's really important that we stay safe and we're in a safe environment. Okay. Now, if you have a bit too much of this earth and this the root chakra, then sometimes it might make us feel a little bit heavy, maybe a little bit tired and lethargic. And if we don't have enough of it, then we can feel all hyper and fleeting and a little bit anxious. Yeah, okay. So it's really important to keep this nice and balanced. And there's lots of yoga that we can do to help balance this out and stay balanced and connected with the earth. Okay, so we're going to do some of them now. We're going to do warrior 1 and 2, which is very strong poses, and we feel very strong and balanced with the earth here. So we're going to do these postures. We're going to think about which areas of our body are touching the floor, okay? And then really bring your awareness to those parts of the body, okay? So we're going to take a big step out with one foot, bend that front knee. Now, warrior 1, okay, the back foot, the toes are pointing a little bit forwards, okay, so a little bit into a diagonal. And our hips, these are our hips here, they're facing forwards, okay, so make sure that your body is facing forwards in your warrior 1. And then you're going to bring your arms all the way up, okay, so this is strong warrior 1 pose or Virabhadrasana. That's it, facing forward, strong body. And then you can say a nice positive affirmation like, I am strong. I am strong. So we're going to breathe in and then breathe out. Bring your fists together and make strong arms. Okay, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and one more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Now step this foot back, we're going to do the other one. So big step forwards with the other one. And then remember that foot, the back toes are facing a little bit forward. So to the corner of the mat, the top corner of the mat. Yeah, bend this front knee, strong in your posture. Everything's facing forwards. We're going to do the same again, bring our arms up. And then take a deep breath in. Bring the arms down into fists and breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in one more time and breathing out. Okay. So keep your feet like this for a minute. Which parts of the body are connected with the floor? Our feet. Okay, I want you to close your eyes. Bring your arms up over your head. Close your eyes. And really feel into your feet here. And then feel how strong your legs are. And then slowly open your eyes and step back. We're going to do warrior two, which is similar but different. So we're going to step one leg forwards. This time the back leg is in line with the back of the mat. And we turn our body to the long side of our mat. And our arms are going to come out. Bend our knees, okay? And then from here, we're going to imagine that we are a warrior and we have a bow and an arrow. We're going to draw our bow back, so bring our arrow to the front, draw our bow back across our body, and then we're going to push it forwards really quickly with a whoosh, okay? Breathing in across your body and breathing out, whoosh, and then breathing in one more time and breathing out, whoosh. Okay, stepping that foot forward, so we're going to do the other foot, bend that front knee, and our hips and our body are facing the long side of the mat now. Arms come out, getting your bow, drawing it all the way back as you breathe in, and again, breathing in, draw that arm back, and one more time, breathing in, and then drawing it out, and okay, feeling strong in your feet. Stepping your foot back. I'm going to come into our downward dog or Ardha Svanasana. So bring your hands and your feet down to the floor. Lift your dogtails. And with this posture, keep lifting your dogtail high. And I'd like you to close your eyes now and feel which areas of the body are touching the floor. So bring your awareness to your toes. And bring your awareness to the palms of your hand. Press down at the base of each finger. See if you can bring your attention to the bottom of your first finger, your forefinger, and your middle finger. And press that down a bit more. Keep lifting your tailbone. Keep feeling grounded in the palms of your hands and the toes. And then slowly come down to kneeling. That one strengthens the whole body, especially the ankles and the knees and the feet. So now we're going to come into triangle pose, Trikonasana. So here we're going to stand up, step our feet out, okay? So we're coming quite wide with our legs, but not too wide, okay? Just a little bit more than hip distance. So you want almost the length of your leg in between, a little bit less maybe. And then we're going to bring one foot out to point it to the top or the bottom of our mat there, okay? So whichever toe you have pointing outwards, you're going to bring this thumb here and you're going to start to lean your body over to that side, leaning from this hip crease here, okay? Lean out with the bottom arm as far as you can. Keep leaning and leaning and trying to make this part of your body as long as you can, and then allow it to come down and bring this one up, okay? Take some nice, deep, long, soft breaths here and feel which areas of your body are connected with the earth. Feel the soles of the feet rooted down, okay? Feel solid and strong in your legs. And feel a lovely stretch in this top part of the body here. Now slowly come up, turn this foot in and do the other side. So turn the other foot out and again, leaning to one side. Keep leaning, 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 and then drop the hand and bring this arm up. Okay, feeling rooted down with the soles of the feet again. And then slowly coming up. Okay, So we're going to come into thunderbolt pose. So kneeling down with your knees together and your feet apart so that your sit bones go gently in between your feet, okay? So your knees are together and then you're sitting down in between your feet, like that. Knees together, that's it, as much as you can, keep those knees together. Now what we're going to do, so you need to go with your knees pointing this way so you've got enough room to go back. Now you're going to gently bring your hands behind you, and you can either stay here, okay, or you can come down onto your elbows. Make sure you tuck your tailbone under. So I just sometimes lift my hips a bit, make sure that my lumbar spine is nice and long, my lower back is nice and long here. Or if you want to, and you're super flexible like Jacob already has, you can come all the way down to the floor. So think about what areas of your body are now touching the floor. We've got the tops of our feet, our shins, maybe our shoulder blades and our shoulders, and the back of our head. And feel a lovely stretch here in the top of your legs. Feel really grounded and relaxed here. If it's too much of a stretch, remember you can come onto your elbows and relax like this. You don't have to go all the way down if it's too much of a stretch. Okay? And then slowly come up to sitting. And then we're going to come into child's pose. We're going to bring our feet together, sitting on our heels, and then bring our foreheads down to the floor, rounding our spine round. And now feel which areas of our body are touching the floor. So we've got the tops of our shins, the tops of our feet again, like in thunderbolt pose. And this time now, our forehead. Feel how heavy your head is on the floor. Feel how relaxing and calming it is with the forehead on the floor. Allow your shoulders to round and soften, just like they're melting all the way over your thighs. Take a nice, slow, long breath in, and then breathe out through the mouth. A long, slow breath in through the nose, and then breathing out through the mouth. And then slowly coming up. So there's some really good ways that we can connect with the earth as well as doing our yoga postures. Barefoot walking has lots and lots of positive effects. So you can do this on a safe area outside, maybe some grass, okay? Making sure you have your shoes and your socks off. There's lots of benefits of walking with your feet bare. So if you can take your shoes and socks off as much as you can, there is positive electrons that are along the Earth's surface which improve our physical and emotional well-being. They help with our sleep, with reducing pain and inflammation, and they help our immune system. So they help to keep our bodies and our minds really strong. So we're going to do mindful walking now. Really slowly. We're going to lift one foot off the floor, hover here and balance. Slowly, slowly touch the mat gently with the heel. Stop. And then slowly come to the outside of the foot, the little toe, and all the way across to the big toe. Begin now to put some weight into this front foot and begin to lift the back foot off the floor. You need to be listening to me. Lift this back foot off the floor. Now you're balancing on the other foot now. Lift this one into the air and then really slowly starting from the heel, bend the other leg and then slowly place it down to the outside. And then begin to bring your weight onto it. Feel into that foot. Lift the back foot off the floor. Slowly lift it off and then begin to bring it forwards and really close your eyes now. Place your heel down and then slowly bring the weight onto the front foot. So Doing that mindful walking, doing really slowly, you'll be aware of so many things around you in nature. So if you can get that opportunity today to maybe walk on some nice grass really slowly with your feet, then there's loads of benefits. Getting out into the garden, doing some gardening. So bringing our legs wide, we're going to pretend that we are aerating the soil with our fingers. So just coming from one side to another and just allowing our head to flop, running our fingers from side to side. Just really touching the soil, imagining all that soil through our fingers. And then the last thing we can do to help us connect with the earth is by eating root vegetables. So we can circle our hand around our tummy, give our tummy a nice massage after we've eaten all that lovely healthy food for us. One hand and then the other hand, massaging our tummies. Being out in nature has so many benefits. We're going to imagine now that we have a flower in our hands. Spread the middle fingers, keep the little finger and the thumb connected. Close your eyes and spread your fingers as you breathe in the scent of the flower. And then breathe out, bring your fingers back together again. Breathing in, smelling the flower. And then breathing out and bringing it together. Now one more time, breathing in, smelling that beautiful flower. What flower do you have in your hand? What colour is it? And then breathing out as it comes gently together. And then we're going to slowly come down into our relaxation. So lying down on your mat. Take a long, slow breath in. Long, slow breath out. Long, slow breath in. And out. One more long, slow breath in. And out. Feel your entire back body on the mat. Thinking about which areas of your body are touching the mat. Feeling all those areas of the body. Feeling heavy into the mat. And see if you can become still with your body. Can you make your body still? Still like the earth's surface. Feeling gravity pulling you down, helping you to be heavy and still. Imagine now that your body has roots all the way along your back, the back of your legs, the back of your head. Imagine now these roots digging down into the earth's surface. The roots are growing deep down into the soil and the rock. All the way through the layers of the earth. These roots are so deep that they connect with the center of the earth. A big ball of magnet. A warm ball of energy. Feeling your anchored rootedness down into the center. almost like an anchor for a boat. You feel anchored down to the center of the earth, strong and stable and safe. Now you feel all these roots gently coming back to the body. Your body feels light. Your body is filled with energy again for the day. As you begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, you begin to stretch your body. You bring your knees to your chest and you roll gently up to sitting, bringing your hands together all around the world. We say namaste. Put your hands together and shine the right way. Let all your worries vacate and your problems fade away like fog dissipates into the sun's ray. Let your fear disappear till it all fades away. Now put your hands together and say namaste. The light inside me, the light inside you. Put your hands together and say namaste. Or you can say thank you. So thank you everybody for joining in the yoga today, thinking about our wonderful earth and how it is really all a miracle that we're all here and how grateful we really are for our earth. Thank you very much for joining in. Again, I did say at the beginning, if you have any suggestions, any stories that you want me to do, then please direct message me or put it in the comments. And I have got the option now of donating if you are in a financial situation that you can and you would like to and you think it's worth it, then please do that. There's a donate button on the Sambi Yoga Facebook page, but it's also on the website as well. So that's there if you so feel. If not, then that's absolutely fine because this is still an offering. So thank you very much everybody for joining it in. Much love to your day. Enjoy your day. And just a reminder, there's no yoga tomorrow morning because I will be working. So thank you very much. Okay, bye.